Hi everyone, welcome to Short Circuits. This one today is a little bit more laid back and relaxing. It's a stretching video. It's in response to a few comments that I've had from my fans. They want to see a stretching video. And remember that although stretching is great at any time, it's best done when you're warm because like metal, muscle is more flexible when it's warm. So perfect for after one of your hard workouts, okay? Start on your back. You're gonna hug your knees into your chest. And you're just gonna rock from side to side. I'll say it, the little cliche, you're gonna give your back a little bit of massage here. It's really not much of one. And then you're gonna lower your feet to the floor, extend your legs all the way out, arms are overhead. And then you're gonna walk your feet over to the bottom corner of your mat, maybe even a little bit further. And same thing with your arms. Try to keep both shoulders on the floor. This is banana pose. It's a nice stretch for the side of your body. And if it feels more comfortable, you can cross one foot over the other and interlace the fingers. And we're gonna stay here for quite a few breaths, maybe about 20 seconds. You can close your eyes. Take 2 more breaths here. And then same thing over to the other side. So coming through the center, walking your feet over, walking your hands over, making that nice C shape. About your shoulders. It's very easy for that shoulder to sneak away from the floor. You want to try to keep it down. And if you need to make some adjustments along the way, that's fine. One more breath. And release. You're going to bend your knees, feet on the floor. You're going to hug your knees in again. Now take your arms out to the side, lower your feet to the floor and just kind of scooch yourself over onto one hip. Let the knees fall over. Knees are almost stacked. And you're going to turn your head over to the opposite arm, trying to keep those shoulders grounded. Bring those knees up, feet on the floor, scooch yourself over onto your other hip, knees fall over, and look towards the opposite hand. Feel free to close your eyes and just surrender into the stretch. Release the tension through your hips and your legs. Just let it go. And then release. Feet on the floor, hug your knees back in. One more big inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to rock yourself up. You're going to come into a figure four position with the sole of the foot on the top of the thigh, opposite thigh. Other knee is bent, foot is pointed, and you're going to either come to your elbows or come all the way down to the floor. Really intense stretch for your quadricep muscle in the front of the thigh. And if it's too much for you, just stay on your elbows. To come out of this stretch, you're just going to roll over and push yourself up and straighten out, and let's change sides. Find your position. Come all the way down to your elbows. And that's pretty intense there, but if you want to really feel that stretch, you're going to come all the way down to the floor. Out of the stretch, and then just lying back again, hugging your knees in. You're going to lower the feet to the floor, and you're going to pull a foot in, holding on to the outside of the foot and the outside of the knee. And what you're going to be doing is kind of pulling that foot in and pressing on that knee and kind of pushing it towards the opposite shoulder. So a stretch for your glute, your IT band, that's the muscle running from your hip to the outside of your knee. And that should feel really good. It's usually pretty tight on most people. Change sides. Press. So we're still pulling on that foot, trying to keep that leg open. Straight into the next stretch. You're going to extend that leg up towards the ceiling and flex the foot. Lengthen the foot that's on the floor, lengthen the leg all the way out. Try to straighten the leg that's in the air, pressing right through the heel, feeling that stretch all the way down the back of the leg, the hamstring, the calf, into your Achilles tendon, all the way down. And then pull your shoulders down towards the floor, because we have a tendency to kind of reach up that way. We want to pull the shoulder blades down and back. Open up the chest. And then soften through the knee, foot comes to the floor, other knee comes in, extend that leg up, flex, and lengthen the opposite leg all the way out. Pull the shoulders down towards the mat. And don't worry so much about pulling that leg in. Be more concerned about straightening it. Just lower that leg all the way down onto the floor. You're going to turn over. You're going to come onto your hands and your knees. And we're going to do a hip flexor stretch, so stepping one foot in front. And then kind of scooching that foot a little further if you can. Pushing the hips down towards the floor, hands on the thigh. This is enough for you, just stay here. If you want to make it a little bit more intense, reach for the foot and reach the other arm out. Nice strong pose here. And then slowly release that foot, lower it to the floor, and we're going to change sides. Settling into your hip flexor stretch, hands on the thigh. Sinking down. And then if you want to, reaching for that foot. Opposite arm out. Gently release, lower that foot down to the floor. And that, my friends, is it. You are done, finished your stretching. And remember, flexibility is just as important as strength and cardio. It helps to keep you injury-free so you can keep doing your strength and cardio. Thanks so much for choosing Short Circuits. I know there are a lot of other exercise channels out there, so I appreciate you working out with me. You keep liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll keep making the videos that you want to see. Remember, new workouts are on Mondays and Thursdays, and I did get my TRX anchor up in my ceiling in my studio, so I will be working on new TRX workouts next week. I look forward to seeing you guys back here, and until next time, take care of you, and I'll see you in my gym.